and then you'll introduce yourselves, okay? Darkness clings to you like a second skin, the damp stone beneath your body leaching warmth from your very bones. A distant drip, drip, drip echoes in the silence, the only sound beyond your own unsteady breath. Your heart throbs, your limbs are sluggish, something is wrong. You reach for your weapon, your satchel, anything, but your fingers only find dust and cold air. Your gear is gone. Then you notice your armor is gone as well, and all that remains is common clothing. Dim light filters in from cracks in the ceiling, revealing crumbling stone walls edged with unfamiliar carvings. Shadows stretch unnaturally, shifting as if they have a life of their own. Around you, others begin to stir, strangers just as disoriented as you. They are also missing their weapons, their armor, everything. No memory of how you got here, no sense of where here even is, and no sign of the ones who took everything from you. But something is watching and waiting. Now, take a moment to orientate yourself to each other, and I'm going to go in order of the list that's an out there, starting with you, Amari.
Shit, I knew I should have chose a different name. Um, yeah, as soon as he wakes up and starts realizing other people are there, he is moving away from everybody. Um, as people look over, he is about a 6.5 foot tall demonic being. He has twisted horns, and one eye is actually missing. It's a glowing red orb in its place. Um, he has this yeah, messed up white hair and actually wings and everything else upon his back. He is not looking at all happy and is very, very disturbed that there's other people near him.
All right, Asna, you're next.
She'll look around at the group. I think the most obvious thing you see about her is she is very blue. She has blue, wavy hair, uh, blue skin, blue eyes. She looks around at each of you, trying to determine friend, foe, other. And seeing Amari back away, she kind of steps not towards him, but giving a little bit of space and says, I don't mean any harm to anyone. What happened?
Rhodey, you're next.
Alrighty. Well, Rhodey was at one point human, yes. However, 100 years ago, Rhodey was slain. She was once a general of her army. However, death has taken its toll on her and weakened her drastically. Last thing Rhodey remembered was waking in her tomb. Her skin is a pale gray, eyes that glow green, gray hair with a green undersheen. It's probably the necromantic magic that brought her to life. She does peer about at these, well, everyone looks interesting. She's more used to the human cities, so Rhodey, kind of like Asna, moves over to lean against the wall to look extra cool. She's got to get cool points in. She crosses her arms and remains silent, looking at the group of very strange looking people.
All right, Tatters, you're up next.
Tatters is a humanoid creature that is just made completely of black sand, and he just completely ignores everyone, just standing still in the room or
Totally.
hallway.
All right, Andre.
Andre is about 5'8". He is a tiefling with reddish brown hair. When it's not in its ponytail, it's about mid shoulders length, and he has ram like horns and this, I wouldn't say bird, but it's more scales like dragon like wings. And as he takes a second to just in the dark and look around to people kind of backing up, he just kind of clicks his hands and kind of puts them together and like, so, pretty sure I showered. Didn't think I stunk that bad. He's gonna stand there next to Tatter.
All right, Dalwin.
This is so not cool. Does anybody know what's going on here? This is coming from the blue dragonborn that stands before you. He is not happy. Nobody knows anything, just crickets, huh? Or am I muted? I could be muted.
We're
No, we can hear you. I'm just
we
waiting
can
my
hear
turn.
you.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, my screen went blank, so I couldn't tell if it was still muted or not.
We can hear you.
So nobody knows anything, huh?
Mm-mm. If that's all your introduction for you, Dalwin, I'll move on to Tinka.
Okay, I wrote my description as if he has his equipment, so I'm just gonna read it like it does. Tinka's appearance is both captivating and otherworldly. His silver scales gleam like a starry night, and his long blue hair adds a mystical touch. His smile is warm and knowing, with an air of someone who understands the world's hidden truth. He dresses in flowing midnight blue and deep crimson robes, embroidered with symbols of flickering flame and twilight. His garments are worn from woven from silks that subtly shimmer when he moves. The sleeves of his robes flare dramatically, and a silver sash is tied at his waist, marked with the sigil of Nefertari. Tika wears a golden rings on his horns, each inscribed with a different desire or truth, gifted to him by followers or seekers of his teachings. Around his neck he carries an ornate pendant, a candle burning at both ends, representing passion and the fleeting nature of indulgence. His belt holds small trinkets, including tiny vials of exotic scents, a silver dagger for ceremonial use, and a worn book of Nefertari's teachings, bound in dark leather and glowing with blue ink scrawled across its pages.
All right. So in other words, he looks like this, but he doesn't have any of those items he just described. They were all
This
taken.
basically is he's sitting on the floor right now, and he's just meditating, and he's saying proverbs of Nefertari. Chains are not only forged from iron, most are made from fear. To deny one's to deny desire is to live as a prisoner of your own making. Pleasure is not the shackle, it is the key.
All right. As everyone's senses sharpen, y'all take in the chamber around you. The air is thick with dust, and you kind of smell damper earth behind you. The tunnel entrance is collapsed, choked with rubble and jagged stone. There's no escape that way. Ahead, a tunnel yawns in the darkness. Its depths are unknown. To your right, another tunnel stretches into shadow, winding and uninviting. And to your left are 3 dingy chests sitting against the wall, their wood swollen with moisture, their iron fittings rusted. They look old. And hovering just above them, wings beating in a agitated blur, is a tiny figure, a pixie. She is small, barely the size of a human hand. Her features are sharp. She glows faintly, but what stands out most is her expression, impatience. Her arms are crossed, her feet are tapping the air. She's glaring down at the lot of you, as if you've already managed to annoy her. Finally, she huffs, her voice high pitched and exasperated. I was starting to think you'd just rot there forever. Her wings buzz as she flits closer, scrutinizing each of you with glowing, judgmental eyes. Well, are you going to just sit there looking confused? Or are you going to open the damn chests?
Okay.
Brody is definitely on the opening of chests.
Mari does not want to go near any of you whatsoever.
They don't call me Darwin the Daring for nothing. I'll take a crack at the chests.
I'll give this a pop.
I'll
Just kind of look at this pixie.
stand back a
Excuse
little.
me. Whoa.
Alright.
It's
All
not
of
locked. I've got one open.
All of the chests open. Like, they're not locked, they're not booby trapped. Inside the chests, and this is inside the first chest, you find a light crossbow with bolts, a long sword, a rapier, a great axe, another light crossbow, a mace, and a whip.
Ooh.
In the middle chest, you find hide armor, chainmail armor, leather armor, a breastplate, studded leather armor, a wooden shield, and a bronze shield. And in the third and final chest, you find 3 cooking kits, a elvish looking lucky charm, and a note that says hunt for your food or starve. The pixie smirks at you as you take stock of the supplies and says, "There, that's better, isn't it? Not that it'll help much." She twirls lazily there, watching you with amusement. "Now let's see how long you last." And then she disappears without a trace.
Wait a minute.
What an annoying little bug.
Okay.
I need some of those things, people. If not, it's going to end up badly.
Studded leather.
Honest, I do not need what's in this chest in front of me.
It
I
it
do need
looks
the
like
weapon.
it looks like there's stuff here for each
he
of
is
us.
Yeah, he's trying to go around all of you to not touch any of you.
And I put all that in the story as it goes, so y'all can look over that list.
Well, the
Okay.
long sword and mace are mine from here, so
I can use a mace in that breastplate. Hi, my name's Tinka.
I need the longsword and my armor, my studded armor, please, at least. However,
only one
she will be
longsword?
very unhappy if I don't take her whip.
I lost my studded leather when I had to redo my character sheet. I apparently am supposed to have regular.
Well, Rhodey's either gonna take this longsword or this mace.
I can't use the longsword, but can I use the mace, please?
I need a longsword.
I need a great axe. I'll take the great axe, guys.
I'll take the I take the mace and the breastplate.
Well, we're going to have to figure something out. There's only a singular longsword and a singular mace, both weapons that I'm proficient in.
Oh no. I look around for my holy symbol. Do I have a holy symbol?
Nope. The only items that were in those chests were 2 light crossbows, a longsword, a rapier, a great axe, a mace, a whip, one set of hide armor, one set of chainmail, one set of leather armor, a singular breastplate, studded leather armor, a wooden shield, a bronze shield, 3 cooking kits, a note that says hunt for your food or starve, and a lucky charm that looks to be elvish.
Well, it looks to me like there's one weapon for each of us, and one piece
I
of armor for each of us.
Is there any way I can fashion a holy symbol out of the cooking kits?
I doubt it, but I
If,
made out
if
of
you wish
character.
to sacrifice one and starve, sure.
Out of character, barbarian. I do not need armor, but in character, I will say armor will weigh me down, even the leather.
Reasonable.
Well,
Since Rhodey's at this chest, she just scoops up the mace, heads over to grab her chainmail and the ether shield, and just lets everyone else fight over weapons.
Yeah, I was like, I will take whichever other shield you don't take. However, I need the sword.
Sword seals. I'll be taking the mace then.
I'm useless without a sword.
Okay, so I guess I take the breastplate, and did everybody take a shield? There's no more shields left, right?
only
There's two shields. However, what is everyone's fighting style, so to speak? If you are not meant to be up front, don't bother with a shield. You're going to get in the way.
I'm going to
Well,
pick up the hide
I'm a
armor.
cleric. I'm a cleric of Neferviri.
I
That means nothing to me.
I can heal you, but I need to find my holy symbol first.
Isn't that the lucky charm looking thing?
It is not, unfortunately.
Your words of Nefertari means nothing to me.
Cool. That doesn't solve his problem.
Everybody roll for an insight check.
Okay. Hey, I actually have that skill. Are we using owlbear dice, or what are we using for dice again?
Whatever dice you feel comfortable using.
I got a 9.
I'm using my eyeball die that's sitting on my table.
26.
Total of
I got
6.
16.
Plus 5.
Total of 8.
Okay.
22.
If you rolled higher than a 10, then you know that the lucky charm that looks to be elvish, it is of elven nobility. It has also been missing for several years.
So tomorrow, when she goes to church, they will bring it up to the judge about stealing your.
Whoever's got background noise going, can you mute it when you're not speaking?
That's Andre.
Thank you. For those of you who passed the insight check, you know that the elvish, shoot, I lost my train of thought. The lucky charm that looks to be elvish. It belongs to elven nobility, and it has been missing for about 20 or so years.
Dalwyn's gonna pocket that for now.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out the hide armor and one of the crossbows. This isn't normally what I use, but it's better than nothing.
Can I recall some information on the nobility line?
You know that you know that the person in question who lost said amulet ran away from home, and his name was marked from the family registry. He was last heard to have been sailing to the Usper Isles.
The Usper Isles, I know where that is. That's where I come from. That's my homeland.
You're from the Isles?
I am.
What part?
I'm from a tribe of cute kobolds. I am a cute kobold. We are a sect of kobolds that stepped away from the darkness and came into the light. That's why I'm taller and stronger than most regular evil kobolds. My cousins.
I'm just gonna nod and also step back a little bit, putting on my armor.
You're getting too close to Amari's thing that he's now like sitting there pacing because he's stuck between people.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I'll just give you a little more space.
I'm not worried about you hurting me, child.
Well, I don't think you'll hurt me much either. You haven't lashed out at us yet.
Look, we're stuck in this together, so we should work as a team.
Here's an idea.
Oh,
Stay away from me.
Again, my name is Tinka, and as soon as I find a holy symbol, I'll be able to cast healing spells, but for now, I'm just kind of useless.
Well, I think our most pressing matter right now, if that note means anything, is finding food. We have no food among us. We have cooking kits, but no way of actually getting food.
If you're desperate enough, there's some rats over there. I'll point at the obvious rat down the hall.
Were there not a couple of crossbows?
What was that?
Were there not 2 crossbows listed in the inventory of the chests?
There is.
were.
So who's proficient with the crossbow?
I
Most
am.
of
I could
us.
use it.
I took the other one.
I'll take one.
I'll grab the crossbow and hand it to you.
If it
Thank you,
helps
sir.
everybody, as you take stuff, put it in the Stories That Goes channel so everybody knows who has what. So you're not getting confused, like Amari did.
I don't care which shield, I just put a shield. I'll be honest.
Moving on, you have 3 directions you can go to. You can either go forward to these little stairs here. You can go to your left past the chests, or you can go right toward these rats.
We have an issue. 3 people are claiming shields now.
No, I'm amending.
Okay. I was about to say, we have a small issue. Personally, my brain says the most obvious threat we should take care of before you guys all become rat food.
Well, are we sure they're a threat?
Rats are rats are rats are rats. Do you really want to become friends with them?
Sometimes they look kind of cute.
Those are huge ass rats.
If I am killed by rats, then I'm of not much worth.
They are
You, wing boy. Want to help me?
Did you say balloon boy?
Winged boy.
Which of us is winged?
Gladly.
Is it Andre?
Yeah, Andre has wings. So do I.
The wing duo.
Hang on, 'cause I gotta Discord on this.
Paled woman, want to help? You have another shield. You should be up front.
Of course.
I shall take the rear.
Brody, being herself, just moves to the front.
Give me just
I will
a second.
vanguard this if need be.
You could say, excuse me.
No.
Lady of
Alright.
shadow delights, serpent of unchained desire, I cast off the weight of fear, the chains of hesitation. Let my hunger be my guide, my longing for my truth. May my lips never speak denial, nor my hands ever falter. For in the arms of indulgence I am free.
Are you going to
Alright,
do this
everyone?
every time?
Well, that's how casting spells work. They're an incantation.
That, and I'm a cleric, so I'm gonna pray to my goddess on every moment.
Alright, everyone. Roll initiative.
Okay.
And I've added everybody to the initiative tracker in Owlbear.
You want me to just put mine in then?
It's a
Yes,
nat
please.
20,
Okay.
so it comes out to a 22.
Okay. That was Rhodey speaking.
Yes.
A dirty
Okay.
20 for Asna.
Hey, Asma, what's your dex?
I got
Plus-
a 9 for Andre.
Plus 3.
Okay, so we have the same dex, so we don't know who goes first.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
16 for Tinka.
Hang on, people are shouting numbers faster than I can put them in.
Put one in for you.
Okay.
I put
Tinka,
Asna's
what was
in.
your number? Tinka,
16, sorry.
16. Okay, that just leaves Dowin.
And he had
Yep,
to step
what do
away
you-
for a second. Gotcha.
Your initiative roll?
15.
15 or 16?
15, 1-5.
Okay. Okay, let me roll for all the rats.
Squeaker.
Do you want me to number them so that they pop up as a number?
Are they not already numbered?
Nope.
Some
Here.
have the same numbers.
Because it's the same token.
Okay.
You could just go into Discord and roll like 5 dice.
That
I
makes
could.
sense.
But I
Oh,
will not.
There too. You can roll multiple dice of the same type on Owlbear.
Yeah, but then they disappear too fast.
Yeah.
The gods are rolling dice with us.
At least they're not. The bad part is the god is getting out the lower numbers, and that means we're doomed.
Well, she is rolling for rats.
True.
Giant rats.
Okay, Fallout rats.
No, I'm thinking Princess Bride.
Rodents of
That's
unusual
smart.
sizes? I don't believe they exist.
I'm literally pointing.
Alright, Rhodey, you have the first in the initiative roll. Some of y'all rolled the same number. We are going as listed in the initiative tracker. So the order goes as follows. Rhodey, Amari, Tatter, Asna, Tinka, Dowin, several rats, and then Andre, and then 3 rats. Sorry, Andre. Alright, Rhodey.
Oh.
Your go.
Is it possible to cast Shield of Faith?
Read it off to me.
Shield of Faith. Components: verbal, somatic, and material. A shimmering field surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
You don't have any material components at the moment. That's what the holy symbol would take the place of.
Gotcha. Oh!
Oops.
Since I can only move 30 feet, Rhodey will not move the full 30 so I don't get absolutely swamped and torn to shreds. I will move forward 20 feet. Boop. And I will just set myself.
Oh,
All right, Amari.
unequip that since I don't have it.
He is moving the full 30. And then he is going to cast a spell that does not require components because it is a cantrip. He is casting Sacred Flame on one of the rats.
Okay, which one?
Number 1.
Okay.
It has a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Difficulty would be, let me double check, 13.
Okay, give me just a second. Oof. It hits?
It takes 1d8 points of damage of radiant damage. It is taking 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay, give me just a second. It takes how much damage?
6.
6? Alright, this rat is, this one?
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1?
Yep, this one.
It is squealing, but it's not dead yet.
And as a free action, he's roaring. And then he's done.
Okay. Patter?
Are you attacked number 1, Sass?
Yes.
Patter, you were next.
Okay, to be clear, you're trying to get food from the rats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then there's nothing I can do, like at all, without just erasing them completely.
You don't have any physical attacks that would not completely remove them from existence.
He's too far away. He'd have to move up.
Mm-hmm.
I have acid, and that's about it.
No. You have another one. You have Chill Touch.
Fair enough.
But you have to move closer.
Okay, I'll just get closer then, and then that's all I can do.
Okay. Asna?
Alright, well, I am currently a little too far away, so I'm just going to move up a little bit. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me. Pardon me.
You're excused.
May the lights of heaven engulf you, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, and I believe it should hit all of them. It's a 20-foot square.
Fairy Fire doesn't do damage.
I know.
Nope.
It's a 20-foot square.
Okay.
And it should hit all of them. They need to do a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Okay.
And I'll just be concentrating.
One did a 15. One did a 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Want me to mark 'em?
4 and 3 rolled a 15.
Okay. The rest of them, we have advantage on attacks against them. And they also can't go invisible.
They're rats.
Alright.
Because they're glowing.
I mean, they're probably not going to go invisible anyways, but they can't go invisible. They're also shimmering in a coral blue light.
Do you need a frame marker?
Pretty.
Yes, please.
Okay. Ignore what it says. I don't know which one has to do it, so here.
I just need to.
Okay, 2.
So these are 2 that are not affected.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Is that all you're doing, Asna?
Yep, that's my move and that's my action.
All right, Tinka, come on down.
Tinka will move up to here. Are each of these squares 5 feet squares?
Yes.
Okay, he'll move there. And then he's going to target number 1.
Each of these squares are 10 feet by 10 feet.
Each of the
Oh,
big
then
squares.
we all moved 2 differently. Because we've been all moving it by 5 feet, 5
Each
5
of
feet.
the big squares are 10 by 10. The small ones are 5 by 5.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so the ruler is correct. Okay.
Go by the ruler.
There's a ruler.
Sorry about that, Tinka.
Yeah, on the right-hand
What?
side, there's a bunch of options here. One of them is like a triangle. It says measure, and you can measure with the ruler.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I'm like way far away from you. Okay.
Okay, where do I find the ruler?
So on the right-hand side of the screen, you should have...
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yep.
Like, okay, got Cool. I can target number 1. Dark Lady, weave your whispers through their veins. Let their weakness, let their suffering dissolve. No soul shall, no soul should be shackled by affliction. And he casts Toll the Dead on number 1. And a large bong is heard. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Bummer.
Yay. Well, that's her nat 20 tonight. So look at that.
Yeah, I've been rolling poorly up until now. The dice are on y'all's side.
Yay!
Yay, for once.
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Dalwin, it is your turn.
That one's not doing nothing. Well, he doesn't have weapons, so he can't. And
Don't
he's
you
too
have?
far.
You
Well,
don't
I
want
had
to
a
move
rapier.
closer?
I had a rapier, but Tatters took it, so I have no weapon.
Okay.
You can have the rapier. I don't really need it.
Y'all are right next to each other, so he can hand it to you.
Yeah, I just give him the rapier.
But I'll move up as far I can. The big squares are 10 by 10, right?
Yes.
That should put me at about 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, let me go in and re-equip that rapier.
All right. Is that all you're doing, Dalwin?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Let's see. We're at number 3. What is the Movement distance is 3 feet. Oh, I still have the whatchamacallit thing on. The rat is going to move, and I'm going to let's see. Where is he is going to attempt to bite Dalwyn.
What's the movement?
For the rat,
Yeah.
30 feet. Which he was exactly 30 feet.
Okay. Hang on. He's got to hit AC 15.
He does not make it. Which means that is the end of his turn. He kind of snarls at you. Rat number 4. Why is that not wanting? Rat number 4 is going to move to just behind his buddy, because that's as far as he can move. And then that's all he can do. Rat number 1. Oh, rat number 1's got his pick of the herd. He is going to go in and try to take a bite out of Amari.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit?
No way.
All right. That's what I kind of figured. Number 7 is just going to move a little closer. And Andre, it is your turn.
Wow. I'm gonna go my full movement. Right besides him. I'm gonna go after number 3, I believe. This one. And do not get the advantage and 2 hit that plus that. You go over here. You press that. Yeah, bonuses. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm so glad they numbered these things.
In fact, it was a crit on him.
A 19 is a crit? Ooh.
The crits only work if the player actually has the ability to have a different than a 20.
Yeah.
Might be thinking of Pathfinder rules.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay,
Bad brain.
16 in total.
Oh, jeez.
You did 16 damage? Dang.
Yep,
Squeak!
a great axe is a
Squeak!
1d12.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Congratulations. He is gone.
First kill of the game. Entirely.
Yay. Is that all for your turn?
I don't want to waste a rage, so yeah.
Alright. It is rat number 2's turn. And he is... Oh, you are within 25 feet. Heck yeah. He is going to attempt to bite Andre. And
Ooh, I have fans.
15. Does 15 hit?
Let me look. No.
It does nothing. Alright. Rats, y'all are failing me. Alright, number 6. Just gonna move right there. And number 5 is just gonna move right there. I know that's less than 30 feet, but that's about all. Alright, Rhodey, it is your turn again.
Oh. Rhodey's just gonna kind of push past the Dragonborn, shove herself in the middle of everything, and take a swing.
Hey.
And which one are you swinging at?
I'm gonna take a swing at number 4.
Number
Remember
4?
that 4 is the only one you do not have advantage against.
Okay.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. The character icon, or whatever you call them, on number 4, it says paralyzed on it. What does that mean?
It's
Ignore
just a
that.
frame.
It's just a frame to let us know that that's the only one that you don't have advantage on because of Asna's spell that he cast earlier.
Oh, okay.
I got a 17.
Alright, how much damage?
6. The absolute
6?
minimum amount of damage I could do.
Alright. Number 4 and number 1 are both hurting pretty badly, but they're not out of the fight yet. Is that all you're gonna do, Rhodey?
Wait. Yeah, I don't have much in the ways of bonus actions. I can't really
Alright.
punch the little bugger, so.
Amari, it is now your turn.
I am attacking number 1 with the longsword.
Okay.
There he is.
19 to hit.
You swing and you absolutely sever its head from its shoulders. It did not stand a chance.
I do not have a bonus action at level 1, I don't believe. However, I am moving up here to try to make sure things can't get past me to get to the people behind.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Alright. Tatters, you are up.
So actually, it turns out I was always in range for chill touch. So I'm gonna use that on number 2.
Okay. Does it have to roll for anything or any saving throw or anything?
No. I just have to make a normal roll. $20.
Woo! You cast and it immediately freezes in its tracks. Roll for damage.
28. 3.
For 3 damage? Okay. You've got it just below half health. It's not happy. It's howling like somebody killed its favorite pet or something. It's not happy at all. But you got him.
I'll move
Come on down.
slightly closer.
Come on down, Asna.
I'm gonna attack. Sorry. It's a 16 plus 7, so 23 against number 2. It's gonna be just my crossbow.
All right. You shoot and you put an arrow in it. Roll for damage.
Okay. That's gonna be 9 damage. Piercing.
All right. You said number 2?
Number 2.
So you shoot and you put an arrow, perfectly straight through its pupil and out its ear hole.
Sorry. I think we could have been friends, but, well, you're tastier.
All right. Tinka, it is your turn.
Okay, has number 4 been injured?
Yes. Number 4 is slightly less than half health.
Okay. Tika says another prayer. Nefervari, mistress of desire, sing to them the song they have long denied. Let their fear unravel, their resistance melt, as the weight of life slips from their grasp. If they have never known pleasure, let them at least know ecstasy at the end. As he casts Toll the Dead again at number 4. The DC 14 will save, or wisdom save.
Okay. Oof. A 5 does not take. I take it.
Alright. So he takes, since he's been injured, let's see, he takes a d12. 10 damage.
What kind of
So-
damage?
It's Toll the Dead. If they've taken damage, they take a d12 instead of a d8.
It's
I believe it's
necrotic, I believe.
necrotic.
Type of damage?
Oh yeah, necrotic damage, sorry.
Oh, so he's toast.
So a you all hear a dong sound, and you hear oh. That rat did not stand a chance.
Time marches on.
All right, Darwin, you are up.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to jump over here and take a swipe at number 6.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, I got to roll dice.
Yep.
Oops. Um, there we go. Son of a gun. Y'all see that, right?
Double 11.
Yeah. Ain't that some shiznit?
Unfortunately, you just fall shy.
Well, what's
On
your
your roll.
bonus on that? 11 plus what?
+3.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Roll for damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
Thank you, Asna, for reminding.
That's okay.
D8 +4. There we go. $11 points.
What did you swing at him with?
Rapier.
Rapier? Alright. So envision this. The blue dragonborn paces up toward rat number 6, this big fat rat. He swings this rapier and he slices it just so that it catches the tip of the rat's tail and cleaves the entire rat in half. All down the middle.
Dinner for 2.
Oh man, now the backstrap is ruined.
Alright. That leaves rat number 7 next. Rat number 7 is going to come up to Rhodey and try to take a bite out of her. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oof.
And if you give me just a second. a d4 plus 2 piercing damage. So, d4, 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
With a crit?
Ouch.
And it is now Andre's turn.
Please leave this abomination to me. I will make it suffer.
As you wish. I will go to the other one. I have advantage. Okay. What? What's that? Okay.
Bro. So you can't hear me in my ear. Can you? Yes or no? What about what?
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Alright, roll for damage.
Okay. So how do you do your nat 20s? Do I just roll one of them and I double it, or do I roll 2 and add them?
You rolled 2.
Okay. Roll 2. That's an 11 plus 5. So 16 again.
Okay. You take a swing and you hit it so hard it becomes mist. Out of all the rats that y'all have killed, you will not be getting bones or meat or anything out of this one.
Oh, sorry guys. Got too carried away.
You missed it. Haha.
Like,
That's terrible.
I know, thank you.
that I end my turn.
And with that, all the rats are clear. Everybody roll a perception check.
There's one
Number
remaining.
7
There's
still
one more.
alive.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
is
still
there?
one standing in front of Brody.
Oh shit,
Number
my bad.
7.
My bad.
Dude, that's the result of our perception checks.
I think we succeeded, but the DM failed.
I failed my own perception check, yes. Rhodey, it is your turn. Are you going to get revenge for it
Yes.
biting?
I'm gonna bite this thing myself. No.
You don't know where it's been, dear.
Okie
I
doke.
mean, does it matter? She is undead.
True.
I got a do I have advantage on this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God. 18 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
11.
Alright. So, what are you hitting it with? Your sword?
A mace.
A mace? Oh jeez. Alright, so you swing and you catch it by its jaw. And the bottom jaw catches on the mace and pulls so hard the jaw and its brains like pull out of its head by your mace.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Chilled rat brains. It's a
so I
delicacy.
suppose.
And it is dead.
Now would you like that
All right.
perception check?
Yeah, like now do you want perceptions?
Yes. Also, you all have 6 things of rat meat to divvy up amongst the party.
I'll take the one that got hit with the necrotic magic. I doubt many people want to eat that.
I
24
can eat it just
perception.
fine.
13.
Oh crap.
19.
Okay. If you
10.
rolled above a 13, you will notice that there is a door right here.
I rolled exactly 13.
That one rolled a 6.
I'm going through it,
I rolled
or at least
That one-
trying to handle.
Dalwyn's picking up rat meat.
I will. Can I have the one that I pierced with my crossbow?
Y'all can have whichever ones you want.
If you guys aren't picking them up, Amari is just gonna grab them and hang them off of, like, hook what tails are still left onto the loop of his pants.
Oh, yeah, Rhodey's taking the necrotic one. She can actually eat that. Just, food.
Y'all check out that door. I'm gonna see what's in these crates.
I will hold the rear end of my rat towards Amari if you wish to have the tail. I can't cut it off.
I'm not eating the tail. I'm holding on to them because we don't have bags to put things in. And no offense, I'm pretty sure most of you guys would be squeamish carrying around on dead things. No offense, looking at Rhodey.
Yeah.
If you have the strength to carry it, I wouldn't mind if you took mine as well.
Alright, so one of y'all's wanting to go into the crates. Are you wanting to go into the crates before you go in through the door? Y'all go through the door? Or
I would
mess with the
recommend
door?
it. But I was I was working.
crates.
Yeah, I was collecting the dead
Great.
rodents so that we have food, and I'd recommend the crates first.
Okay,
Sure.
give me just a second.
It explodes. Make a new character.
No, wait.
Alright, who all is walking up to these crates at this moment?
Alright, now Andre and Tinka.
I am, yeah.
There.
I
Okay.
would after I'm done collecting bodies. So
Rhodey will hang back and just kind of watch.
Anybody that is within 5 feet. So.
yeah, I was gonna say me and Rhodey are fine.
Andre and Tinka, y'all are close enough. Roll a dexterity saving throw. A falling block. A pressure plate triggers a massive stone to drop where y'all are sitting.
Awesome. That's a 6.
Now it's time to roll a new character.
So you did make your backup character, right?
No.
So you're just gonna make the twin of Andre.
No. He's an
Alright.
only
Tinka, you get safely out of the way. Sadly, Andre, your leg gets caught and pinned. And you take 5 damage.
Ow.
Is his leg still pinned?
Yes.
I'm going to walk over and lift up the stone.
Roll a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay, strength. That's fine still. That is a unnatural 20.
Alright, you lift it and you kind of heave it over to, like, right here. So it doesn't land on anybody.
And I'm gonna look at him and scoff and sit there going, "You humans, what are we going to do with you?"
You dumbass. I'm not human. Ow.
Yeah, you're still human to me.
Says the one that looks more human than me.
My kind would eat your kind. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, now we're being racist? Ugh. I kind of walked the hell away from you.
Alright. Are you still
Guys, now's
inspecting?
not time to fight. We need to work together.
I have not raised a sword to him.
the crates?
Yes.
Yes, we inspect the grates.
Okay. In one crate, you find a serrated battle axe and a gnarled wooden staff with arcane engravings, and one piece of jewelry that looks to be of the Naveri worship, and a single sharp dagger.
Oh, that's
That's
like
my
it.
holy symbol. I pick
And
up
then-
my holy symbol.
In another crate, you find 2 empty water skins and 1 camping kit containing a cooking pot, 2 metal skewers, a flint and steel fire starter, a roll of coarse twine, a bundle of dry kindling, a simple knife for cutting, not combat, and a folded tarp canvas for shelter or ground cover.
No idea who those are for.
I'm just
So
waiting for the full list.
Yeah, I was like, I'm waiting for it to be posted and story as it goes.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Please hold. Your celestial prayer is very important to us.
Screw
I've
the
heard that before.
Celestials. I'm sorry. They lead nothing but problems.
Dun, 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 dun. Give me just a second. There you go. That's the full list.
Does anyone need the staff for casting as an arcane focus?
To do.
It is a sorcerer staff.
I believe some of that is my mess kit.
It could be anybody's mess kit, to be honest.
Does anybody have
Looty's now.
sorcerer?
Looks at the ones that were casting spells. Which ones of you guys know how to do more magic naturally?
That's not the focus for me.
Oh, I just needed my holy symbol of Neferveri, so.
Tatter.
I'm going to guess I'm going to guess the dagger could possibly. I probably should end up taking that if none of the rest of you need it. If not, then I'm gonna get my. Never mind.
Tatter, what kind of caster are you? Would a staff be helpful?
Not at all.
Are you not a sorcerer?
Yes. But I've been casting without a staff this entire time.
If you have any spell that has material component, you'll need an arcane focus to cast with it.
Good point. Sure, I'll take the staff.
And I believe one of you is a rogue, and that's a dagger.
Okay, never mind. Then the dagger would go to the rogue. I wasn't sure if the dagger was supposed to be, someone else's. So I will remove the dagger.
Who's the rogue?
Darwin.
That one's currently
He must
muted.
be AFK.
Oh, that one. Maybe you can transfer trash for us.
Yeah, pretty much. I will grab one of the water skins at least.
I grab a water skin also.
If people
What
need
kind
to,
of
I will
stuff?
carry shit. I can use the tarp and wrap everything around in it if you guys need me to carry shit.
I'm not very strong. I'll
Thank
be
you for
appreciated.
your offer. I really appreciate your offer. Thank you.
I
Same.
gotta keep these. You humanoids need to survive somehow.
Oh,
What was that?
Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was still unmuted.
We have a dagger for you.
Thank you.
And everyone has requested that from now on you touch everything first. You get to poke everything, and if it falls in your head, we're sorry.
Can you check for traps over here? Make sure.
Hang on, let me get the map back up here. See where I'm going. Where am I going?
East
Over here.
to the far end of the hall.
Down here. Down here.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
See if you could search for traps.
They've already emptied out those crates that you're sitting in.
I will stand back just in case Delwyn needs assistance. In other words, grab him out of the way.
I don't have any food tools, but I'll do what I can.
Roll at a...
Before he rolls, I'm going to cast guidance on him.
Okay.
So with guidance, you get to roll an additional d4.
And since you don't have thieves' tools, you are also rolling at a disadvantage.
You're so sweet.
I know. But you gotta love me anyway.
Do we?
And you said also a D4.
Yep.
Can I do that on one roll here? Maybe. No. Roll a D4. Is that a 6 or a 16?
That was a 6.
And then you get to roll another d4 and add it to it.
What am I rolling for exactly?
Checking for traps.
Is that under...
It would be your thieves' tools modifier.
Well, I don't think she should get a disadvantage for searching for traps. That's if he was trying to disarm a trap. That's different.
Yeah.
I think it would be a perception roll personally to search for them.
Yeah, if you're searching, then it's probably perception or investigation, whatever the DM wants.
Alright. I will take back my disadvantage for a perception of traps, since you rolled an 8 to add a d4 to it. So you rolled a 10. Congratulations! You have successfully verified without a doubt that there is no traps in that corner. At all.
What are these barrel-looking things? Are they barrels or?
They are barrels.
Okay.
The reason they had you check for traps there is because when Tinka and Andre walked up to these crates over here, they triggered a trap that was right in front of it.
Oops. Yeah. Okay.
Is it
So
safe?
like, when I knock on the barrels, does it sound like they're empty or full?
All except one is empty. There is one that has something in it.
So we need to find out what's in it. It could be water, which could come in handy.
Yeah, since there's 2 water skins that are empty.
Do you open it?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Inside, you find a single-use potion that restores a small amount of health, a rusty sword, an unremarkable weapon that could still serve as a makeshift weapon, a tattered map, a small pouch of 2 silver coins, a dagger with a simple engraving, a worn journal that contains the final ramblings of an adventurer that didn't make it out, giving cryptic warnings and a singular message that says tickle on the very last page. A small gemstone opal, and that is it.
Would you mind if I took a look at that map?
Yeah, I'll let him look at the map.
Looty's going to come forward very quickly and inspect that rusted sword. Is she familiar with this blade?
It's just the short sword.
I want to look at the.
It's not her rusty, unusable long sword.
It is usable. It's just it's rusty.
Oh, well, if it's not her old sword that she totes around for sentimental reasons, she kind of, what a disappointment. There's an old rusted longsword I'm looking for, quite mine. If anyone finds it, I would be appreciative. This sack of shit is not it.
Unfolds the tarp that he had thrown over his shoulder and just says, drop it, whatever he... And guys, when we find bags, we'll start carrying them in bags.
Just drops it in.
Does anyone need this dagger?
I examined the dagger with a simple engraving on it.
Said that.
Yep, I was waiting for the first set of people to... I'm gonna go through the initiative, starting with Dowan. Dowan, the dagger in question, the engraving in question has your name on it.
Ha!
It is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna give the other one back to Tatters.
Okay.
Where?
Andre, are you going through any of the materials?
Am I muted? No, I'm not. I took the serrated battle axe, but if no one else is claiming it, I'll take the camping. What is it called? Camping kit.
Okay.
And the other stuff that they found in the barrels, I do not need.
Whatever is not claimed, Amari is just going to carry. He's not claiming them. He's just going to carry it for people.
Okay.
If no one else needs it, I can take that potion and be able to use it in a pinch. Unless if our healer wishes to.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Would you like the potion or should I carry it?
No, you guys should, one of you should carry it so you can use it in a pinch.
Okay. Before I get to Tatter, Asuna, you said you took the tattered map?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like it is a fourth of a map, but it's not of any place. You think, based on what you know of maps, you think it's part of the map of the very ruins you're standing in. And the section of the map that you are looking at looks to be the exit, but you can't verify what direction the exit is in. You can verify that there is a what looks to be a trap marked in front of the exit.
I don't see any landmarks of this area, I assume.
No.
I'll just point out, if we get close to the exit, we'll need to be a little more careful. I believe there's probably going to be a trap waiting for us.
There's traps everywhere. But yeah, anything that no one claims, Amari's just going to wrap in the tarp and throw over his shoulder. And he's going to put the shield on his back for right now, so I'm going to unequip that. And he's just going to use, his one longsword.
Alrighty. Tatter, I don't believe I got to you. Did you take anything?
I did not know.
Were you wanting anything?
Not really.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so y'all have everything out of the barrels, and you have a few options. You could just keep going up these stairs that the rats came down. You could go in this door that one of y'all noticed. Y'all could go up these stairs, or you could go to this little darkened path that's past the chests.
I'd say the door just because it's closest, and we should clear this floor before we go up to another floor.
I
Personally.
agree.
I agree.
Amari
Here,
speaks
here.
wisdom.
Alright.
However, Squishy Sand Boy, I'd recommend you have someone who's better than you go first.
I have a plan, don't worry.
It's your funeral.
As you wish.
And how are you getting the door open?
Send Darwin to check traps. I was not even thinking. He's just gonna grab Darwin by the shoulder and start shoving him forward.
I will do that before I try anything.
I cast guidance on him again.
So I was like, Amari slowly shoving Darwin up. Your place is to make sure that rocks don't fall on our heads. My place is to pull you out of the way if rocks go to fall on your head.
I will also assist him so he gets advantage.
Alright. Darwin, are you reaching for the door handle?
Oh,
No.
No?
no. I am looking around the edges of the door first.
Alright.
Examine the door handle.
Okay, is the door handle above or below your head?
I have no idea.
Think of like a normal household door. Are you like looking at the cracks below the door, to the sides, to the right, left, top?
Top to bottom, right,
Okay.
and around the door handle.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
I assist him.
Okay.
Oop.
So roll at an advantage, which means you roll twice. And take the higher number.
And I
also
believe
casted
guidance.
guidance on him.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Dang. All right. So all the cracks on the edges of the door and everything look fine, but the doorknob itself looks off.
Okay, what type of door handle am I looking at? Like a round knob or a lever?
You are looking at a discus. It's almost like a round doorknob, but it's in a discus shape. But it's off color for the type of knob that would go to that type of door, based on your knowledge set.
All right, I'm going to use my dagger and push the door handle up. I can't do that. I got to use my hands, huh? Damn.
Congratulations, you have triggered a mimic.
Can I try to befriend it?
You can try.
Lucky, we're going
I cast
That's
friends
insane.
on the
Animal
mimic.
handling.
But everybody roll initiative first.
Darn.
You never erased everyone else's old initiative. So 1 second, I'm erasing them. There you go.
Okay.
A 21.
God dang. Whoa.
Wrong person.
Yeah. Stuff keeps moving on me. Okay. think you rolled a
22.
22. Andre,
13.
Dalwin,
12.
12. And the dice are not in my favor today.
Yay! Because you're the DM, we don't want that to happen.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do, depending on what it is.
True.
All right, Tinka, you have first initiative. What do you do?
Say a prayer. Dark Lady, their time is spent, their resistance is folly. Why clutch to so desperately to suffering? Let the chime of your will call them home. If they will not surrender to life, let them surrender to death. And cast Toll the Dead on the Mimic. It's
Okay.
Wisdom DC 14.
A 5 plus 1, a 6.
It fails.
It takes 1 damage.
Nice.
Whew. Whew. You pissed it off, that's for sure. It is snarling.
And then I move back.
Okay. Rhodey, you're up.
So, did the whole door become a mimic?
No, just the doorknob.
So it's a tiny mimic.
Yes.
Shrink!
Sorry.
Is
I
his
blew it
hand
up.
stuck to the...
Dalwyn did not touch it with his hands. He like barely brushed it with the tip of his dagger.
Is the
So
dagger
I
stuck?
almost feel bad beating this thing into submission.
I could eat it.
Oh well. Time to beat it into submission.
We'll feel
I
bad,
lift
but
my
not that
mace,
bad.
and I go to smash a tiny mimic.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
26.
Yeah, it hits. Roll for damage.
6. Just bonk. Look, I'm having an off day, okay?
It's okay. We all have off days sometimes.
How much damage did you do?
6.
6. Still, even though it's a small creature, it's a beefy creature. Because it decided to shape into a metal thing instead of a wood thing. So it's a little beefier than most mimics, even though it's a smaller one. Still beating. Very unhappy. Amari, before you roll or do anything, randomly roll a d20 for me.
Yeah. 12.
Is that one of,
I need to check to see if that's the number. I need to go to the right channel because I clicked on the wrong person's channel. Sorry. Let's check his numbers.
It is not.
It is not, thank God.
Woo! Woo!
It's close to one of his numbers, but no. No dice.
Well,
Nice try.
Numbers, what do they mean?
Nothing.
the gods are picking on Amari. That's all y'all know.
Is a man named Mason involved?
Nope. Nothing to do with y'all, just Amari. Alright, Amari, take your turn.
I am going to, no offense, Darwin, shove you out of the way. and stab at it.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
That is a 26 to hit.
Oh, good grief. Okay. Roll for damage.
That is... Okay, 1d8. I wasn't sure if that was the d8 or d6. That is 9 damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It is at 2/3 health now, and it is pissed. It is snarling. It is snapping at you, but you've put some holes in it for sure. And there's just blood pooling everywhere, but it's still pissed.
I'm going to take 5 steps back to let someone else be able to get in the way.
Andre.
Yay. Sorry, Dallin. I also kind of.
Just keep shoving the dragon board.
Since you shoved him into a wall,
I did not move him that way. He went that way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I stepped back to make sure that Andre could go past, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna chop at this thing. Like, I bring it over my head, like I'm chopping firewood on this thing. Hopefully, a roll 26.
It hits. Roll for damage. I'm glad I made this thing beefy.
Mm-hmm. 13 damage.
Oh, good grief. Alright. It is now at 1/3 of its health. How it is still holding itself together is beyond you. It has its eyes on Andre though, because Andre has done the most damage, and it wants at him bad.
Okay.
It is
step off the way now.
hopping mad.
We're all just going back and forth, back and forth. Here, you stab it, now we're gonna step back. You stab it, step back.
It is now Dalwyn's turn.
All right. Plus 3. I'm hurrying. Hang on. An 11.
An 11. Oof, it does not hit. You try to stab it with what, your dagger or your rapier? Alright, you try to stab it with your rapier, and it misses the mimic and gets stuck in the door.
Okay.
Do you have two-handed attack or an offhand attack, since you have a rapier and a dagger?
That's a good question, and I do not know the answer.
He does not have a fighting style yet this level.
Okay.
I would say level 3.
Okay. Yeah, y'all are level 1.
Which is flat. If you're a fighter, you get it automatically.
He's a rogue.
No.
I know, I'm saying he's a rogue, which means he doesn't.
Oh, that's what I'm agreeing with you. Is like the no, he doesn't get one.
Yeah. I thought you meant no, he does. I'm like, no.
Osna, it is your turn then.
I'm going to summon fires from the fury of my soul and blast it with produce flame. So that will just be an attack. I think that's a 6 plus 7, 13 to hit.
It hits. Barely, but it hits.
And that is 6 fire damage.
So you catch just the very edge of its skin and singe it just a little. But you've done enough damage to where it's hulking mad.
I guess being friends with it is out of the question then.
Oh, without a doubt. Tatter, is your turn. The only way you are befriending it is if you roll a nat 20. Because of how mad it is.
Could I try to persuade it to calm down?
Good luck, bud.
Only with a nat 20.
But can I use persuasion to do it?
If you roll a nat 20 with persuasion, yes.
23.
That's not a nat 20.
What?
A nat 20 would just be a 20 on a die.
You rolled a 17 on the dice.
I don't know.
So no dice. It
Pretty
wants
good.
to eat you. What do you do?
Can I still use a spell?
Yeah, your persuasion was just a free action.
Are those fires still around or no?
I mean, it hit them and then it sizzled out.
Oh, then I'll just use poison spray.
Poison or acid?
Poison spray. My acid would probably kill everyone here since they're too close.
Alright, roll.
Say, Constitution, sorry. For the saving throw.
Okay. Give me just a second. Where is con? Does 16.
Where would I check that? Sorry.
You said it's a constitution saving throw. I rolled a 16.
Oh yeah, just barely.
Your spell DC is 14.
So, you, let's see. Roadie's in between you and the mimic ever so slightly. Roadie, roll a con save.
I got an 8.
Alright, Tatters, so you aim for the mimic and you just fall short and accidentally hit your own ally. Roll for damage.
Holy
6.
crap. Roll.
Ouch.
At least it wasn't acid.
I have 3 hit points left.
And if it was acid, you would have died.
Alright, it is now dun 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 the mimic's turn. And the mimic has beef with somebody. So it's gonna hop down off of the door, which is straight down, that's 2 feet. It's gonna go 3 feet forward, and then it is gonna go all the way to Andre for its remaining.
He's going through people's
Attack opportunity range.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody roll a thing of opportunity.
Well, the only person whose range it left was Rhodey, so only Rhodey normally would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. What else is...
16.
It hits. Roll for damage.
10.
Do, do, do. All right, Andre, it does not reach you because Rhodey catches it on unawares and just obliterates it.
Oh,
It did leave behind some nice juicy mimic meat
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that.
in a metal shell.
Is that like vegan beef? Just mimic meat?
I would say it's more of a oyster right now.
Um,
Whoever didn't get a rat, here's you a mimic.
I
not to
mean,
alarm anyone, but I'm moderately dying again over here.
Well, I
my
have, a,
character's going to sit there, sigh. Really?
I have a
You
question
humans are
for you.
squishier than I thought.
Oh,
Don't
shove
forget you
it,
can't
You're not
use.
that important.
Don't
Excuse me.
forget you can't use regular healing spells on Rhodey. You'll
Yeah, I
kill him.
know. That's why I was like, I only have a regular healing spell and that's it, so.
I just have a question. I don't mean to be insensitive, but seeing as you appear to be potentially of the undead persuasion, I can't heal you
Yeah.
normally, can I?
No.
How
I try a mending spell on her. See if that
how
works.
do we heal you?
Narcotic.
Well,
I got her.
No, I got her. I'm literally going to walk over and stab her with my claws.
Oh well,
Isn't that gonna
What
do
are you
slashing
doing?
damage?
No, it's not.
It's just pure necrotic.
I have necrotic claws, being a demonic.
Yeah, that would probably still do slashing.
Nope,
I'll
Well,
allow it.
How?
because of the
Okay.
because I'm a different type of demon. I don't do slashing damage with my claws.
Oh.
Roll for health points.
That's D4 plus 5. So you get 8 health back from me just stabbing into your chest and looking at you going, once again, squishy humans.
Oh, shove off. But, thank you fail. Now, stand aside, I'll open the door. I kick it open.
If there's anything behind it, you will regret it.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
You
God.
know, I regret more and more every day.
Okay, just step out of the way. I forgot to add my initiative bonus.
I did not do so well this time with
Hmm.
initiative.
This guy looks like he
Oh,
has
I
a
did horrible.
bone to pick with us.
No, I did better than Jeeves did.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to add my initiative bonus to
I
it.
got a 10.
I don't feel so bad. I didn't roll that horribly.
I also got a
7.
10.
All right.
I got an 8. That sucks.
Rhodey, what did you get?
I got a 10.
All right. Before any of y'all do anything, Rhodey, since you are first one in the door, you realize he is speaking the unknown language that only undead can understand. And he is
Huh?
looking around and he's like, "How do I find the exit? The exit. I swear it was on my map."
Oh. Well, we found a portion of a map. A fourth of it, if you would. And you
Hey.
are?
He whips around because he didn't notice you at first, and he goes, "Ah, friend."
Yes.
He doesn't see the rest of your party behind you. He just sees you. He goes, "Friend, you have my map?
Fourth of it, it would seem.
Where's the other parts?"
No clue. If we can find it, perhaps, though, maybe we all can assist one another in escaping, yes?
He looks at you and he goes, well, I've been here a long time. I think I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think I died, and I'm not really sure how long ago it's been either.
Yes, I understand that sentimentality quite gravely. Yes, I too have perished. I'm gonna move forward. So, what's your name then?
My name? What? Why? What? He looks around as if the answer to his name is in the air. And he goes, you know, I can't remember. It's been too long. Why don't you name me?
Sure, I can name you. Alright then, I shall name you. You look like a Rowan.
Rowan. I like it.
Yes. Well then, I suppose there is no threat amongst us. Can you tell me, Rowan? You have a little hat. I would assume you're a wizard, sorcerer, warlock?
No. No, it's kind of embarrassing, really. You see, I was I think I was a farmer.
Oh. Oh, that also checks out. Well then.
I was with a party, but I really can't remember.
Well, if we come across any other undead, I'll speak with them and we'll see about all escaping together. I turn to the group and I'm kind of motion them forward, turn back to Rowan. I'm with others. I don't know them. One of them's a bit prickly, just to avoid that one.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "Others?"
Hello.
Yes.
Ah!
He seems friendly enough.
Oh, just letting you know, Asna is a she.
No, oh, yeah, I was talking about Rowan. Rowan seems friendly enough.
What
He
is...
sees Asna and Tatter and kind of jumps back at the sight of Tatter. Even though Rowan's undead, he still thinks of himself as human and alive.
Asna will hop in the room. We mean you no harm.
Rowan can't understand any of you except Rhodey.
I speak in the useless language that I have.
Rowan kind of looks at you and clicks at you, an undead. Care to translate there, miss?
Hey, well, Rudy will in fact translate anything anyone says to old Rowan here.
As long as you speak in a language Rhodey knows.
Oh yeah, if he's speaking this weird useless language, she kind of stares at him and is... And I thought the undead spoke gibberish.
That's good, he doesn't know what I'm saying.
Nor do I.
If you did, I'd have to kill you.
Let's not do party
joker.
killing.
God, I'm surrounded by comedians.
Rowan looks at the trio that has entered his bedroom as he has taken it to be, and he's like, "So, how'd y'all get here? Because that entrance has been collapsed for... I think I quit counting after 20 years."
You know, that's an excellent question. I've been wondering that myself.
That door has been collapsed for 20 years. Oh. Well, bugger all. How did we get here then?
Do you remember how you
Shit.
got here, Rhodey?
No. I woke up on the floor with the rest of you. As... well, I guess as naked as we were.
What were you doing before?
Before, I was merely...
Dead.
It is hard to find purpose when you are undead. Very hard to find purpose. People are afraid of you. So, I was merely looking for a purpose. Maybe a place where people do not fear me.
You know, you could have just wore a mask.
Yes, I could have worn a mask. But I am also moderately vain. My face has become much more beautiful than when I was alive. People should appreciate it instead of run from it.
At least they run from you, they shoot at me.
Oh, gods. Yes, I've meant to ask. The entire group is all quite strange. The two of you I've never seen before. Osna, you are a beautiful little creature. And
Thank you.
You, sir, I have nary the slightest clue what exactly you're supposed to be.
I believe he's Mr. Sandman.
I will not paint you a dream.
Oh,
He's not any Sandman I've ever met before.
damn. If you can't paint me a dream and make her the cutest I've ever seen, then what do you do?
Look for certain people with the last name Kimchi.
That is not me.
Boiled cabbage?
What?
What?
No. Well, thankfully my last name is Lost. And it was lost before I died.
Rowan is looking at the three of you very confused because he does not understand any of you except Rhodey.
Is this someone's new pet?
Hi, I'm Rowan. Who is that person lurking in the doorway? He asked Rhodey. This doorway.
Hello?
Hello.
Rhodey?
Oh! I was muted!
I was like, what happened? I'm sorry! I mean, my character may be a dick, but I'm not!
No, right,
Hey.
dang, she looks back and she's, oh, right, well, that's the one I warned you about. He's a bit prickly, hasn't really given me his name, and if he has, it's already fled my mind.
Oh.
By the looks of him, he is some sort of monster man. I would assume a demon with how he calls everything squishy.
More monstrous than us? Rowan kind of looks down at, like, organs hanging out, like, desiccated bones being held together by enchantments. And
He's not monstrous, he's just
streams.
misunderstood.
He just needs a hug. Sorry.
Well, I don't deem myself monstrous. I deem myself quite gorgeous, yes. A rare beauty, so to say. An undead flower that always is in bloom. As for yourself, though, yes, you do smell a little bit like old burnt cheese.
He takes a step back and he goes, "Now, Now, hang here. That was downright hurtful. I thought we were trying to be friends.
No, I would be your friend quite kindly. I must state, however, there is nowhere to bathe here, is there?
Actually, there is. There's a mermaid's nest. Surely y'all passed it. Y'all were at the entrance.
There's a mermaid's nest.
It was right across from the entrance.
Do you say that in common for us?
Right. Well, yeah, Rudy will turn back and look at Asna and just... Well, you look the type. There's a mermaid's nest here, apparently.
Asna kind of takes a step back. A mermaid nest.
Yes.
Can you ask your friend what kind of mermaids they are? Are they friendly and helpful, or are they the more murderous sort?
Right. Rowan, these merfolk, are they dangerous? Or are they friendly?
Well, that's kind of a double-edged question. They weren't friendly when I first arrived, but seeing as I've become one with the ruins per se, they've eased up on me. But they're not so happy about the cohabitants of their nest. I can constantly hear screams in the night of them fighting it out with whatever's in their nest. I don't go near it. It's just kind of... I have no use for water now.
Rudy will inform everyone as to what was said about the mer.
So do you think that they would be inclined to be happy if we help remove their issue?
Probably. You can find out.
It might be worth finding out.
Better to have allies here than enemies.
If they start singing, though, a word of caution.
Play deaf?
Well,
I don't have any ears.
you may have to actually become deaf.
I mean... I could probably blast out my eardrums and then heal them later.
I still don't get how I work.
I don't get how you work.
For those of us with
I don't get what you are.
For those of us with actual ears, it might be more useful to stop them with, I don't know, a strip of cloth or something.
So everyone except for me.
Everyone except you and Osna, actually, because Osna is immune.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's if they did it.
I guess
Rowan looks at Rhodey and goes, well, if y'all want, I can lead you to it.
Rowan is willing to lead us towards the mer.
I mean,
Okay.
better know where... Someone who knows their way around here could be very beneficial to everybody.
Do you trust him?
I trust you guys, don't I?
Could you ask him if we could poke around his room for supplies?
Sure. The Sandman is asking if we may poke around your room for a bit of surplus.
Rowan kind of looks at you and goes, I mean, you can, but any supplies I've long since exhausted, and that was before I died, I think. Those barrels have been empty for years. And that coffin right there, that's just my bed. I don't even need sleep. I just miss it.
I miss sleep as well. Well, He states that any supplies that would have been in this room have all been exhausted. The barrels are empty, and the coffin over there is just something he lays in.
What about any equipment he may have had with him?
He was a farmer. He probably had very little, if anything, that's useful. At least for us adventuring types.
Okay.
I mean, the worst that can happen is we look and we find nothing, right?
Or a bomb.
Don't give the DM ideas!
Rowan looks at Rhodey and he goes, I don't know what your friends are saying, but they're welcome to look. Maybe I missed something. I quit looking after a few years. I have no reason to eat or drink or sleep anymore.
Asna
that a
will
door?
walk in and is going to check around for anything dangerous before checking for anything useful. If I may roll a perception.
Sure.
Is that a door or a wall right there?
It's a wall.
Natural
Okay.
18 plus 5, 23.
So, just as the strange skeleton stated, the most dangerous things that are currently in the room are you, Rhodey, and Tatters.
But which of us is the most dangerous, I wonder?
Well, I can melt your skin off your bones if you'd like.
Rather not.
Again, let's not attack party members.
I said if.
I will check the barrels, I suppose.
All except one is empty. In one, there is a very strange aquatic elven pendant. You recognize it instantly.
Mm-hmm.
It is yours.
Oh, nice.
I just put it back around my neck where it belongs. Is there anything else in there?
Nope, that was it.
Oh, well. Can you tell your friend thank you for watching over my item for me?
Of course.
Clickety clack clack, clickety clack clack, clickety clack
Look
clack.
at Frosty go.
That's the same thing that was popping in my head, but I didn't say it.
Alright.
Back up here, man.
Give me just a second. There we go. I got it. So as you walk up these stairs, you see some mermaids swirling around, but then you also see water centipedes.
Oh, he's cute.
Hmm.
And in the distance, you see a little hut and then a treasure pile in this corner.
Now, can I confirm these are merfolk and not something else?
Yes, you recognize them instantly. They are, in fact, mermaids.
Okay. Yes, we should help them.
And one of them swims up to y'all. And she speaks common. And undead, strangely enough. She goes, "Hi there. I'm Wendy. How can I help you today?"
Are those things available?
What do you mean available?
Are they yours?
What things? Those nasty creatures?
Yes.
You can have them. They're
How
only
deep is the water?
How deep?
it depends on where you go, really. This little these squares right here that I'm floating on are just 10 feet deep. These squares are 20. These two
sorry.
squares right here go into an underwater tunnel that goes down and out into the ocean. And then the rest of the squares, all right here, are like 50 feet deep. And then it gets less so as you get closer to the treasure pile and the building.
So there's an exit here.
Uh, if you're a mermaid,
Well, I can breathe
Or
water.
you don't need lungs.
Tatter, that's a wall. You can't stand on that.
Oh. I thought it was like a pool area. Sorry.
No.
Our friend here said that you had some pests you would like us to deal with.
Yes. These things. And she points to the one in the center. That's just kind of chilling.
Now
They
we'd
don't
be...
mess.
Mhm.
They don't mess with us fully grown mermaids, but our hatchlings, they've been attacking our hatchlings.
How rude.
Bummer.
That's not good for children.
We would be happy to assist you. Is there anything you would offer us adventurers as compensation?
She says, "Give me a second." And she swims over to this one, starts like whispering, and then like swims over to this treasure pile and like starts digging through. Give me just a second.
All right, I'm going to be AFK for a few minutes.
She starts rifling through the chest and then swims back. And she's like, yes, I believe we have some items in our trash pile that, while we deem it trash, you adventurers might not deem it so.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
DM,
Yes.
how tall is the room?
Uh, 20 feet tall. And there is a ceiling above you. And the
Okay.
wall goes all the way to the ceiling.
So potentially the ones that can't fly, would we be able to fly above the water?
If you can fly, yes.
Okay. Double checking.
The mermaids are extremely strong. They're just not, this batch of mermaids, they're not very combative. And Wendy tells you so. She's like, we would handle these ourselves, but we don't know how to fight. If you need to get across, though, we can carry you one at a time.
I'm gonna hop in the water.
Do you know if they eat meat of any kind?
Us, the mermaids, or
No, the creatures.
uh, yes, they are carnivores because they've eaten a few of our hatchlings.
Does anyone mind if I take some of their rat meat for something very important?
If you would like, I can swim it over to them.
Be careful about getting too close.
I'll swim with them if I'm allowed to.
If you get within 10 feet, you'll have to roll initiative.
What would you say these
what are-
creatures are, Wendy?
There's, they used to be centipedes, and they used to be really small, and then one day they just started getting big, and they got in the water and they won't leave.
They seem to have far too few legs for centipedes.
They have way more legs than that. You just can't see them.
Yeah, okay.
They're centipedes.
Why do I have the song Rock Lobster stuck into my head?
They look like water aphids or something.
I'll
Yeah,
go
I
get
can.
into the water.
Do you have a swim speed, Tatter?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Are
Because
you
I
No.
affected when wet? You are made of
I
sand.
feel like you'll like clump into a pile of mud at the bottom of the pool here if you jump in.
My sand is bound together by my soul. I can't really be separated unless it's forced.
But you could be clumped.
Yep.
Brody doesn't have to breathe, right?
No.
Cool.
Mari's
I can just drop in and walk on the.
Yeah, I can just wait. It doesn't
Well,
matter. I
I
can
was like-
still move.
Amari is doing the opposite. He's taking flight.
My point being, I have a pretty decent swim speed, and I can actually, go over there without walking on the bottom of a 50-foot deep floor.
That's fair. Brody will totally let us not carry her.
If you want,
Carry
I can
me!
watch. If you want, I can watch your back from above.
I'm sorry, was that Carrie or Mary?
Oh. No, God. We just met.
That's what I was thinking.
Carry me.
All right. Before y'all get into an all-out battle with 3 water centipedes, it is 10:15, which I know is extremely late for some of y'all. So we are going to stop it here. I know we didn't get very far into the ruins. I wanted to do a little more role play than we had done previously.
Was the end time for this game at, for your time, 10:30 or 11?
10:30.
Okay.
One of y'all said y'all were able to occasionally stay till 11, but it would be pushing it.
That person hasn't spoken much.
Yeah. They're probably muted.
Someone said
let me see.
BRB at one point.
No, that's not them.
Okay.
They're not muted.
Just unmuted if you're talking about me.
Yep.
To be honest, I was dozing in and off. I haven't been talking to this.
Then we will stop it here for tonight.
To be honest, y'all's voices have lulled me to sleep. That
It is kind of ASMR-ish, huh?
yeah.
I take that as a compliment.
It
I
was
think
never
that is an insult.
Some of the people here have really soothing voices, and it's I feel you.
I was like, Ron was lulling me to sleep talking
Especially you, Sass. You have such a soothing voice.
No, I don't. My character's being a jerk. Come on.
A soothing
All right,
jerk.
folks.
Soothing jerk.
I want each of you to in your chat with the DM channel, pick one other person. Before we get off, I want you to pick one other player who has role played their character well enough that you think they deserve a free inspiration next time we play. Somebody was on top of that quickly.
Oh, we're in our channel. Okay, I was like, I didn't know where we were posting. So
Yes.
How did Tatter go back up to the top? I thought we were in ABC order.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do that.
Me neither. It's bugging my brain because it's not in alphabetical order again.
I will move it though.
What?
Ignore us. We have access to stuff you don't.
It was not me.
Oh, never mind. I don't know.
All right. I need Dark and Dalwyn to vote.
To what?
In your chat with the DM channel, pick one of the players who you think role played their character really well.
Yeah, but I'm the wrong one. Did you get my vote, DM?
Yes.
Okay.
I have, and I'll call them out as I see them. I have 1 vote Asna. I have 1 vote Amari. I have 1 vote Rhodey. Still waiting on Dalwyn's vote. I have 1 more vote Amari. 1 more vote Rhodey. And 1 vote for Amari.
Nah, I should have voted for Venus.
Vote for the DM. Let's all suck up. Wait, we don't want to give the DM inspiration. She'll use it against us.
I vote for the water centipede.
I vote for Wendy.
I actually vote for the chest back in the beginning.
The one that we killed and is now in the sack that we're going to eat later?
No, not the mimic, the chest.
Okay.
Like the first chest we ever opened.
Oh. Which
Yeah,
one? There's 3 of them.
That chest was RP'd very well, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. The block that crushed the guy's foot or leg.
Oh yeah, did y'all?
I'm gonna name it Womp now. If you get the reference, I love you guys.
Did y'all ever still waiting on Dalwyn's vote?
Dalwyn said that he was gonna be AFK for a second.
Sorry.
Oh wait, there he is.
Do what?
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Okay,
Voting for a player.
So you go into your chat with the DM channel and you type out the name of one of the characters that one of the other players has played that you think deserves a vote for a free inspiration for next session.
Oh, okay.
Based on how well they roleplayed.
Okay. And if y'all give me just a second, I am tallying these up.
So, how's everyone's evening going?
I'm fine.
That didn't sound very convincing.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I've been multitasking. It helps me stay focused in game, actually.
Alright, I have 1 vote Asna. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 votes Rhodey and 3 votes Amari. Congratulations, Rhodey. You get a free inspiration for next session.
Woo.
I am inspired.
And you can use that on anything.
Backflips?
Yeah.
Whatever you want. You only get to use it once, though.
Gotcha.
And I will make a note of that. Rhodey won 1 free inspiration for next session. And the party made friends with Rowan. Alright, guys. What did y'all think of the first session of the reset?
It was fun.
What'd y'all think of the map so far? I know y'all haven't gotten very far into it.
That's really cool.
Map? Yeah, the map's pretty cool.
It's awesome, but I thought it was a pool. Well,
I
it
designed
technically
it.
is.
I actually designed it without Amari's help for once.
Yay. Can always be difficult.
Yeah, you get used to it after so long. So I'm proud. I am very proud that Venus is learning.
I swear,
She
these look
taught
like
me well.
tiles.
She taught
I'm
me
sorry.
well.
No, those are, I guess, supposed to be stone.
You can't blame me because there's like a little puddle of water right there.
I mean, that is a giant underground, like, spring pond thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ugh.
Well, on the plus
Alright,
side,
guys.
Osna can get out of here, and a couple other people can walk on the without breathing underwater. Can get out
Oh,
of
so we're
here.
just gonna ditch the rest of us. I see how it is. Half the team is gonna flee.
It's fine.
So-
You'll find a way out. Sure.
3 people can go into the ocean, and then what?
The rest of us all sit there going,
Get eaten
crap.
by sharks.
Well,
I mean,
2 of you would
might.
get eaten.
Alright, folks, that is the end of tonight's session officially. Special shout out to Osna, aka Jeebs or Jeebus, for streaming for us.
course.
Hopefully we will have
Yay.
that on our YouTube page in the next week or so. Hatters or Osna, either one of you can design the thumbnail for the YouTube channel when we go to upload that video, since y'all won second place, tied for second place in the art competition. Tinka, you still have not gotten with me for your first place prizes.
Yeah, I've been sick. Sorry.
That's fine. There's no time limit on that. I was just reminding you so you don't miss out on your prize. And so I don't forget about your prize.
Right. Thank you.
Questions, comments, concerns?
I thought we
Nope.
covered the water thing last time.
I just
You
want
can-
to say to all of you that I appreciate all of you. I really, really, really look forward to these games on Mondays. So I really appreciate and love all of you guys.
Aw.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Love you
get
too,
me as
not
the
in so
DM.
cool way.
You get me as the DM today, and then next week you get me as the adorable Shuni 10 miles that may or may not take you out when I'm chasing a tennis ball.
Yeah, that couch saved my life.
It did save your life. To answer your question, Tatter, we solved the water problem last time because you had the bird. You don't have the bird anymore because we reset.
But I went into the water before that.
When?
Back at the pirate town or Blood Kingdom.
You didn't go in the water in the Blood Kingdom. You only went in the water in the Cercedal town, and that was only because you had the bird.
I could have swore I went through the water to get on the ship, though.
Nope. Now, y'all had the, you had the dinghy boat to get from y'all's ship to the pirate ship that y'all were sinking.
Alright, I'm going to end off the stream. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.
Yay. Don't forget to, guys, to do your little recap for as stories.